Welcome back. In the previous part, we ended up doing a quest that I just didn't know was even here and available, but we ended up doing it, and it was quite interesting in regards to Pierre's wife. But we should carry on the rounds. How's it going, SSS? Had a feeling I'd be seeing you soon. Heard you all have been entrusted with investigating the cryptids. Yeah, that's right. Keep your ear to the ground for what we're up to. Don't flatter yourself, the decision was made by the CGF, so it's only natural that we'd have heard something on the grapevine. Also heard that these monsters are anything but ordinary. I'm sure they'll lead to difficult fights, so don't underestimate them. We won't. Thanks for the warning. That aside, you look like you have your hands full with the counterintelligence work. What you'd expect after Croy, who went and proposed independence with half the continent's leaders in the same room. We've got spies coming out of the woodwork trying to get into Crossbell to find out what's going to happen next. Our hands are full trying to keep tabs on all of them. Are they really that many? There's also the Red Constellation and Heiyue to contend with. And of course, we can't ignore the more common criminals either. The situation we find ourselves in has us covering several bases. So, which is why the 2nd Division has been saddled with some cases that would usually be entrusted to the 1st Division. Hence why we had to have a little meeting like this. Does explain why the two of you are spending quality time together. Hard times can lead to strange bedfellows, eh, boys? Shut up, Orlando. The point is, it doesn't matter how stretched thin we are. Duty calls, so we'll do what we must. At any rate, you all should focus on what's been tasked upon you too. This cryptid business is not something that can be ignored. We know. We'll take care of it. 2nd Division has been saddled with some cases that would normally be entrusted to the 1st Division. Makes sense given the situation. The department is really mobilizing, ain't it? Mobilizing. We do have a large backlog of cases, but I suggest you leave the counter-espionage effort to us. Focus on taking care of your work while you still can. I will. Oh, that food is still there. It's been there for ages. I always worry about food we see around the place. Right, so where were we in the rounds? That quest that we did just really threw me off. The idea of Crossbell becoming an independent state sure is something. Shocking that Mayor Croy put forward something so bold. I'm in financial affairs too. I know as well as anyone what a headache our current tax system is. Blaming it on our current state laws and agreements with the major powers had been kind of taboo up until now, though. Hardly surprising that Erebonia and Calvard put out statements that aren't in agreement with one another. That only makes me more nervous about what could happen. Especially the referendum is to gauge the public's interest in the state becoming independent. Won't make anything official, but I doubt the two major powers are happy about it. I'm worried what they might do next. Indeed. I came here to see Orcus Tower with my own eyes. It's even more impressive than I imagined. Crossbell must be loaded to build something this crazy. Phew, I knew it was going to be even more impressive up close. I know it's no good to dwell on it, but there's no denying the terrorist attack was a black eye for our division. Police on site did what they could, but we had to turn to the major powers' soldiers for help. It matters worse, our failure is being held against Crossbell by those same countries. So it's that we still have a lot of room for improvement when it comes to crisis management. I doubled our defenses twice and it still wasn't enough to stop them from... So that we still have a lot of room for improvement. It's been over a month since the trade conference. Terrorist attack would have been the biggest story that day, but it's almost like the mayor's independence proposal overshadowed it. When you think about it, it's been one thing after another all year for Crossbell. We haven't had time to slow down at all. It's already October. It'll be over in the blink of an eye. We can go back inside. Cool. Hi, Special Support Section. Welcome to Orcus Tower. If you have police business here, you can get started at the front reception desk. There isn't much visitors can do until they head there. If you have police business here, you can get started at the front reception desk. There we go. Wow, this place is amazing. Even Orcus Tower's entrance is a sight to behold. It's almost like we're time travelers from an old science fiction novel or something. Maybe you are. I really hope Grace doesn't push her luck with the Diet members today. Backing her up is one of the most harrowing jobs I've ever had. Hey, Lloyd & Co. Working hard or hardly working? Something like that. Are you here for Diet coverage, Grace? Bingo, we're trying to score an interview about the newly passed bill. While I'm at it, I'm going to sneak in a few questions to gauge the Diet members' opinions on state independence. Sounds like a fairly objective take on politics coming from you. It sure is. Politics have been a big snooze fest these days. Nothing scandalous or spicy has been happening. Maybe we can find some halfway decent gossip material if I dig around enough. Is that really what you're after today? Cut me some slack. Yeah, it's good for the state if there are no scandals, but a little gossip won't hurt anyone. Wonder where around here I can find some juicy new material. Indeed. Welcome, this is the reception counter for several administrative services. Here you can make utility payments and even register for a change of address. Many services offered here are also available at the Civic Center. We understand the Orcus Tower may still be a bit inconvenient to travel to, so use whichever office is easier for you. Welcome to Orcus Tower. We assist visitors with whatever they may need at this counter. Feel free to ask about any of our current services such as tourist information, healthcare, or social services. You're the SSS group that participated in the security detail from the conference, yes? If you don't mind, I'd like to explain what we do here. The counter in front of you is for administrative services. I handle public records requests, policy inquiries, and so on from the counter. If you ever need anything pertaining to such matters, please feel free to come see me. Fair enough. Can I go to any other floor? I've heard that Orcus Tower's elevators are the fastest on the continent. Though you'd be hard-pressed to notice how fast you're going since they ride so smoothly. Do you have an authentication card? You won't be able to ride the elevator without one. That's a no then. Alright, okay. Alright, what do we got left? Just trying to remember. It's like something that we need the IBC, don't we? Been thinking about whether or not Crossbell should become independent. Whatever happens is also going to have a huge impact on the IBC. Not that I know the particulars or anything. Bum bum ba bum. Did you know there's a training room in the building that's exclusively for employees? It's popular among the security department and other employees that are looking to get in a quick workout. I've also seen Miss Croy in there, though not as much lately. When she's there, she's in training gear rather than her usual business attire. And dripping sweat, breathing hard. You didn't hear any of that, I didn't say anything. Anyway, back to the training room, it's state-of-the-art, yeah. Yeah, that's usual stuff. Had a feeling stock prices would become unstable like this. Only rarely do they become this erratic. These are times when it's the riskiest to trade. The kind of market I'd suggest an amateur jump into. I used to leap before I looked when it came to trading. Take one too many spills and you finally learn your lesson, you could say. The financial market has been unstable across the continent ever since the proposal for state independence. Haven't seen any major lopsidedness, but the prices of buying and selling stock have been going up. Whether or not independence is the right thing to pursue will be up to the people of Crossbell to decide. Well, they do say that stock indices simply follow the pattern of society. Mr. Rosario has been more cautious with his trading the last few months, and if it's a result of his failures in the spring, personally, I think that's for the best. Hello, SSS. If you're looking for Acting CEO Miss Croy, she's currently on a business trip abroad. Acting CEO? That's right, the board of directors took over most of her father's duties as CEO, and Belle was named the acting CEO shortly after. For the time being, that makes her the head of the IBC. Damn, that's really impressive considering her age. Hardly surprising, however, knowing Maria Belle. I think it's crazy no matter how you slice it. The workload must be much heavier than it was before, right? Yes, that would be correct. Fortunately, the board of directors is doing anything it can to support her and lift some of the burden. Now that she's the acting CEO, duties are bringing her to all manner of places. Yeah, they must. Can't imagine how busy Maria Belle has been these last few weeks. Miss Croy should be returning this evening. However, her schedule has her right back to work tomorrow. with several business meetings and consultations with other various departments. I'm terribly sorry, I don't think you'll be seeing her for the time being. Oh, Miss Croy did leave a message for you. Pom-pom party account info. Oh dear. Is this a pom-pom party account? Rebel plays too? Oh, surprise! As the one in charge of the technology department, of course I'd have an interest. Please register my account. I'd be happy to use my skills to put you in your place. That's exactly how it reads. Does it now? Something tells me she wrote it especially for Lloyd. Even got his exact reaction. Yes, you're undoubtedly correct. I would not put it past Belle. It's just as Miss McDowell says. She really is a big deal, isn't she? And that impression of her was spot on. Thank you. I may have been laying it on a tad thick. Regardless, that was her message. Miss Croy is never far from a noble terminal. You may challenge her whenever you like. Think about it. Miss Croy will be returning from her business trip this evening. However, her schedule is booked at the moment, so I don't think she'll have time to see you. It's been over a month since those Erebonia and Calvard terrorists attacked the trade conference. It's disappointing to hear that some of them managed to escape and haven't been caught. Surely returning to their home countries has been difficult. They could still be hiding out here in Crossbell. I heard some of the terrorists from the trade conference managed to escape and still haven't been caught. They still be hiding in Crossbell State. Alright, let's go see about this pom party. Alright, there's that. Go Wolf. Go Wolf. He says don't let your guards down. I know! I won't. Pom party. Alright, Maria Bell. I don't remember how to play. Okay. That's fine. That's good. Very good, very, very good. Fantastic. Look at that yellow. Yellow would be nice right now. That's good, that's good. Get the pom though. Come on. Well, leaf. There we go. Job done. Right. So, what have we got left? Struggling getting up the stairs. We've not done East Street, have we? That's what we need over here. Oh, barely anyone around here. Serena's new job has been causing her to come home late, so she asked me to look after Yogurt later today. I'm sure she'll be hungry by the time she comes home from work. I should cook them both dinner tonight. I'll always be a mother hen. Nothing makes me happier than taking care of the people I love. I'm going to kick Serena and Yogurt a healthy dinner tonight. Yogurt has Sunday school today. I bet Azel used to skip class all the time. And I hope Yogurt is more like his sister than brother and studies hard. Oh, look at the time, I need to leave for work soon. Oh my dear, have you lost weight? Living alone isn't an excuse to start eating poorly. Please, Sepia, cut me a little slack. Oh my dear, that's the same again. My wife and daughter came from her parents' home in Erebonia to visit me. She never told me she was even coming. What a happy surprise, I've missed them so much. You came on yesterday's train then? You could have given me a warning. Sorry I couldn't make time to spend with you. You're not really happy in the festival photos you sent, Daddy. They're kind of fuzzy though. Finally finished this Orcus Tower model I've been working hard on. I put it up on display and all kinds of tourists desperately wanted to buy it from me. Felt kind of bad though, because I didn't make it to sell it. Roy has been great ever since he started working here. Must take after his grandfather more than he realised. An odd cushion, I'm sure we had that one, didn't we? Especially with that price, it seems old. Kronk's models are so impressive. I thought my handicrafting could match his, but I can't even get the pinwheels right. Maybe I'm not cut out for this. Suppose I can help out by taking care of the menial work today. Sure, it's tough to earn a paycheck. The Business Owners Association's chairman privately asked me how Dins is doing. Dins turned down an offer to join the association earlier this year. Chairman must still have some regrets over it. But Dins was passing up a big opportunity when he turned down the Business Owners Association too. And again, Dins has always been the type to pull himself up by his bootstraps. He wants to run his stand on his own. I usually buy my veggies wholesale from the truck that comes from America Village. It's not any of my business what they drive, but they should have been a much fancier one than I remember last time. Must have bought a new one. Man, I'm a little jealous of how well America must be doing. Nothing special there, okay. I've gained an appreciation for just how hard Mom was working around the house ever since she went on strike. Dad, my brothers, and I have apologized to her every day, but she still hasn't forgiven us. I get everyone's up in the arms about this independence topic, but our household is already on the verge of a civil war. If only we'd started helping with the chores sooner. We're going to have to get on our hands and knees to beg for Mom's forgiveness at this rate. 10% of Crossbell's revenue goes to Erebonia and Calvard. That money would stay in our state's pockets if we gained our independence, though. That'd make our lives a little easier. On the other hand, we're all concerned about our state's security. If that could be solved, then I'd be in favour of us going independent. Lives would be easier if we kept that 10% extra tax revenue in our pockets instead of giving it to Erebonia and Calvard. Indeed it would. Boy, it looks like he's working super hard. I wish he had time to play with me too. Wanna be with Roy? Aw. I've been around for almost all of Crossbell State's history. I'm all for this becoming independent, I'll tell you what. Then again, a lot of people are happy accepting Erebonia and Calvard's rule because at least it means things will be peaceful. This matter ain't so cut and dry now, is it? Me subsertive for the sake of peace. Stand up for justice and fight for our independence. This matter ain't so cut and dry now, is it? Nope. Mere advocating for independence took me by surprise just as much as it did anyone else. That said, I do think Crossbell is in the right. We are the continent's leader in trade, more than capable of fending for ourselves. Crossbell is in the right to be independent. Yep, okay. You all had better pull your weight during the cryptid investigation. Arias is out of commission right now, so we're a little short-handed. Make sure not to leave too much work for my other braces, you hear? Don't worry, Miguel. We'll take care of what was assigned to us. Yes, and none of us can blame Arias for taking time off to be with Shizuku after her surgery. No question. Thanks for being so understanding. I'll handle your side of the investigation however you see fit. Good luck. Well, had better pull your weight during the crypt investigation, and you'll send a good luck. Yeah, okay. Book. Nope. Okay. Just you in here? Like, really? I've been living in the city for a while now. Still visit America Village occasionally, but I really do miss its relaxed atmosphere. These Crossbellans seem to be prattling on about some independence proposal. Do they not understand their peace and prosperity is largely thanks to my home, the Erebonian Empire? Like we know very well about the Erebonian Empire, do we not? Business Owners Association will be helping with the referendum. Look forward to seeing what the results will be. Another thought Mayor Croy would be so bold as to propose Crossbell becoming an independent state. Now that the issue has been laid at the feet of the international leaders, time may be now or never. In these last 70 years, Erebonia and Calvard have degraded Crossbell time after time by abusing their power. It will not be easy, but I know Crossbell can restore its pride by gaining independence. Our association is working on a little something on the heels of the mayor advocating for independence. It's going to be a joint project with the Crossbell News Service too. Hope you'll look forward to it, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, just double checking around there. The Verne Company's latest orbital truck is the best one on the market right now. Too bad a small business like mine can never hope to afford one. Those gosh darn things are way too expensive. There she is. I can't afford the latest and greatest orbital truck on the market. Obviously like mine are never in good enough shape for expenses like that. SSS, fancy meeting you here. Hey Reese, are you here for lunch? Indeed. Now is my lunch break, so I came to town for something to eat. This restaurant's fried rice is delectable. Oh Reese, you haven't lost your love for food. She's right though. That does look good. What about the plate count though? Reese is going to put Shanshan through college at this rate. There's something strange about seeing a church sister in a place like Longlao. What an odd combination. And he does not seem to think that this is out of the ordinary for Reese at all. I'll return to the cathedral soon. Our doors are always open to you if you need the church's assistance. Hi, would you like to order something? All of our customers are talking about what happened at the trade conference. Was what the mayor said a huge deal or something? Yeah? Hi, would you like to order something? It's like, I thought I'd treat my family to some delicious Eastern food. Seem to be enjoying it, so I'm glad. Blow, slurp. These noodles are so hot and spicy. I'd like them, but they are giving me the vapors. Absolutely in love with the flavor and spiciness of these noodles. The downside is that they're giving me the vapors. The vapors. Our family came here for lunch today. This maple dish is delicious. Would have expected that one to be on the Kitty Dog for Dummies, but no, it's like, nyan. I'd have expected something like I'm hungry or something, but no. It's been a while since I last went home to Calvard. I don't particularly miss it. I've been enjoying working here in Crossbell a lot. My only regret is that I haven't been keeping in touch with my mom as much as I should. It's been a while since I went back to Calvard, so I really should keep in touch with my mom more. If independence is truly what Crossbell wants, then good luck to it. That said, losing the safety provided by the Empire and the Republic is bound to present trouble. I will not allow danger to come with even a single reggae on my Shanshan, which is why I oppose independence. I will never support the independence so long as it may present danger. Shanshan must be protected at all costs. I figured we wouldn't get by from only doing these simple chores. I think I'll ask Master if there's any way we can contribute more and earn extra mirror. Nothing Puck and I can't handle, it's easy peasy. Gotta step it up and do more than menial chores. Helped in the kitchen a little bit once, maybe Master will help again if I ask nicely. Ooh, check the shop, check the shop. Now we'll find that, okay. Do-do-do-do. Roos said we need more cash, so we should try asking for more work. That's right, we could use more mirror before we open our business. Nothing Roos and me can't do. Work as hard as we gotta to earn the mirror to start our own business. I bet I'd kill it if Master let me work the register sometime. Should try asking. Well, if it isn't the special support section. You're that Liburnian reporter, right? Surprised you're still in town. That I am. Decided not to return home yet after the trade conference. How could I after your mayor's bold proposal? Crossbell is practically the center of Zemuria's attention right now. My editor-in-chief approved me staying here for long-term coverage, so I'll be sticking around until the referendum. I should have guessed. That makes perfect sense. While I'm at it, plan to cover Arkanseal's Encore show too. I'll be attending the debut, in fact. Will you now? Wow, an opening night! It's not easy to get in the door for a show like that. Indeed, tickets sold out immediately. and have been fetching exorbitant prices on the second-hand market. Porter has her ways, you know. I'd be surprised if we bumped into each other in town for the next few weeks. We'll be flying home to Granson until after the Encore show and the referendum have passed. I'd be surprised if we bumped into each other in town for the next few weeks. Cool. Hopefully we can hear about faults at all. That would be nice. I'd like to know what he's up to, how he's doing. Been so long. I'm gonna eat a torrent of food today. Alright, got some money. We're eating meat today, Rose. Headlines have been so worrisome. I don't know what to make of a lot of it. What I hope for now is that everyone doesn't lose their smiles. I was never good at understanding complicated issues. Lose their smiles. I didn't expect anyone to be in there, but... Mayor Croy has really gone and done it now. With this, the positions of the representatives of the Imperial and Republican factions have grown even more precarious. A minute, why am I talking about politics? I really got to think more deeply on what I want to do in the future. I have a new lease on life. Now, what am I going to do with it? Good question, mate. An independent Crossbell, huh? I know our claim is legitimate, but I can't help but feel like we're getting greedy. Our grumpy neighbors to the east and west are going to take this lying down, and I doubt they're going to be peaceful about it. Our mayor's gone and made a bold proposal. Proposal for an independent Crossbell, huh? Don't see this ending peacefully. Very bold, Mayor Croy. Very bold indeed. Michelin Wonderland was so fun. Really want to go again someday. The door is firmly shut. A voice can be heard inside. Yvonne, you don't have any problems with our arrangement tonight? You can be the breadwinner and keep us a ship afloat. You're safe, Vaughn. Don't get my booze. Could you maybe hold off on rent for a little bit longer? My husband told me something interesting. He said foreign construction companies had a big hand in the creation of Orcus Tower. What I understand, the construction of the tower's floors was divided up between the crews. My husband was part of the group that worked on the VIP floor in the International Conference Room. Conference Room? Speaking of the conference room, it was used for the first time the other day, for the trade conference as a matter of fact. The thought of people using the thing that my husband helped build makes me happy. It was also properly attacked, but... Orcus Tower's conference room was used for the first time the other day. For the trade conference as a matter of fact. Yep. Again, didn't expect it. Are we double sure? Double 100% sure? Got to be sure about these things. Nope. I don't know what Wald's doing now. Beats me, apparently he hasn't gone back home either. Hasn't been any trace of him for 3 days now. Last time was when Heiyue saw him at the Harbour District. Wald totally ignored him when he tried to talk to him. Something's definitely up. Let's split up and search for clues. You two handle downtown. Talk to every last person. At least twice. Yeah. Roger. My name's not Roger. These guys don't know where Wald is. That's concerning. Where could he be? Me and Luganov take turns keeping watch over Ignis. Come back if you find anything. Yeah. Lloyd. Just making sure I didn't speak to a different person, different conversation. Best we can do is check places where Wald might have gone. Search the entire city if you have to. Look everywhere. Yeah. Lloyd. You spot Wald, get your asses back here immediately and report. Try talking to him, just brush you off again, so don't even. Yeah. Lloyd. Alright. Why do they keep saying Lloyd? It's very weird. Genuinely, it's that sort of strange thing like I see the word Roger, I see the word Lloyd now. Last week or so, I saw one of the delinquents talking to something by his ear. I wonder what it was. Could that have been an enigma? Boo boo boo. Boo boom 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 boo da boom. There's a bunch of people on both sides of the argument, but our independence is a delicate topic. A lot of people are in favour of it, but I don't know how many of them actually understand how important this is. I honestly don't know what this proposal will lead to. What I do know is that Erebonia and Calvard aren't to be trifled with. Indeed. Especially as a small nation such as yourself. You want to start a war with them? Start. Crew's been more motivated lately. Then there's me. What the heck's wrong with me lately? What am I gonna do? Do you have any advice, Wazzy? Don't interfere with any of the Testament's lives. I trust them to figure things out on their own. Not unlike Chief Sergei, I see. Everyone's been so motivated, but I'm the only one half-assing it. What am I gonna do? Business is booming down here lately, isn't it? I'm starting to get a little jealous. How about referring some customers to my place after they have a drink? That would hardly be safe. I find it hard to believe that you are not doing well for yourself. Copy there. They seem to be getting along well enough. They're both a little screwy, so it doesn't surprise me. Say that as if you do not fit right in. Nothing beats a cold brew in the afternoon. Sometimes you need an ale. What ails you? Nice. See, that's a pun I like. Brings you here, Wazzy. I can have a table and drinks arranged for you if you'd like. Why, thank you, Abbas. Maybe some other time. Say the word and I'll have a table and drinks prepared for you. Abbas knows so much about all sorts of things. Always learning something new when I'm around. Vessi left something weird in the mixer. Should I just ignore it? Could have helped him if he asked. I should check the shop then. Nope. A rich cappuccino. Everyone's been so motivated. When they want to... I've spoke to you, haven't I? Hazel and Ryan are always having fun making new cocktails. So I tried making one too. Said it looked funky, so can't sell it. But the ingredients are good for the body. Here, try it. Thanks. Liquid is full of all kinds of healthy ingredients. Trust me, it's good for you. Looks weird, but that won't matter if you gulp it down in one go. Mama's out drinking. She's been busy sorting inventory since early this morning. Mama says that having a drink is her reward. Mama can be strict with her customers, but she's always sweet with me. We got anything we can get here that's cool? And I've got them, haven't I? So, any interesting quartz? Ooh. Need mine 3 though there. Might be worth having a look into some of the... Hello, bitter burgers? Where do I get bitter burgers? Can I make bitter burgers? Bitter burgers. Why does bitter burgers ring a bell? Alright, someone who can't make it. 2? Do I have one more? Like, come on. It's like, damn you! What do I need? Where was it? So I need some beast flesh. Although I could just reload an autosave and see if we can get it that way. Right, so I just want to do the talking again to make sure. There we go. Right, done the talking. Alright, so there we go. Lovely autosaves, lovely. So, I think other than Ursula, we're done, aren't we? Can't think of anywhere we've missed. So we should be okay. So let's actually go back to the special support section and end this part here. And in the next part, we shall see about... It's just weird how some of these haven't been registered yet. But still, like that one for Noel's room, even though it's on the wall. Yeah, we'll see about... Oh, well, that's a Kia, isn't it? Let's check then. Like, Kia won't be back. Like, she's off somewhere. But let's check Noel's room, because that's weird. Because the racing flags are there, but it's like... It's It's weird how, like, they're still there, though. I don't know. It's just very strange. Right, so we're going to end this part here, then. And in the next part, we'll head off to... we'll head off to... Turbo. We'll head off to Ursula and check in there with everyone. Oh, we should actually get the quest sorted, because we do have some support requests thinking about it, don't we? We need to get sorted. How many? That's chapter 2, and we're in chapter 3. That one we're still doing. That one is the cryptids. So do deserted mine at the start of the next part, then hand in, then head off to Ursula's, go around, we'll probably speak to people, then get the, like, you know, adios and that type of stuff. But then we'll get the cryptid done, and then we'll see what happens, because I don't know what happens after that, so we'll see you in the next part. Ta-da for now!